Hello and welcome to World of Outlaws Season 4, round number 4. We're going to be going on to Moto 2 at St. Jerry Speedway here. Let's take a look at the starting order. So if you didn't watch Moto 1, definitely recommend going back and watching that because it was a lot of crashes, a lot of pretty cool crashes. Despite there not being a caution, there was still some pretty cool crashes, and there was also like a really sick lead battle and top 5 battle that went pretty much all the way to the end of the race. So and our first all-green race. Let's go. Maybe the last. Wouldn't be surprised if it's the last. First and last. But very, very possible. We'll see. That'd be a good prediction for the rest of the season. But anyways, let's get on to the starting order. And this pace is really cheesy until, like, literally we hit the line. So I'll try my best here. So it's going to be Armada on the right, Jared on the left. That's your front row. Oh, that's your front row. And then it's Opix, Real Deal, Soul Reaper, Slaunch, Turkey, Luke, and Detail. And Turkey is just, you know, mowing the lawn while pacing here. So it's going to be a little weird on the start, but, you know, we'll try our best. Yeah, definitely not the best time to stop. All right, there you go. Get back in line. Green flag. On the outside with a really bad restart that time. That's, I think Jared on the front of the outside row goes all the way back to, like, 4th, 5th immediately. So, yeah, the outside was definitely not the place to be on that restart. Inside gets a way better jump, and that's going to send Armada to the lead early. Optic Dino leading down some more laps, trying to get another solid result. Oh! Slaunch not quite completely flipping over or dismounting, but a really rough crash early on. And, you know, after that, he's definitely hoping that this is not like the last moto where we have no cautions. He's definitely hoping for some cautions in this one, which I'll be shocked. I would be shocked. I honestly didn't think that either of these races would go cautionless, but obviously that got proven wrong in the first moto. But we'll see. Maybe we could go back-to-back. Never know. We got Detail and Real Deal battling in the back here. Of course, we had Real Deal finish 6th in the last moto. Detail ended up taking the win in that one. And he's getting a crazy run to the inside there. Like, you could definitely tell a little bit of a draft or something with Real Deal there. That was an insane run for him on that inside, going up to the podium spot early in this one.
Lap complete.
So we have a 3-wide battle, and that's actually our podium from, I don't know how, but that's actually our podium from last race. Turkey, Detail, and Luke in 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Getting right back where they left off in that 3-way battle for now 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So top 3 finishers from last race doing a pretty good job getting up there early. Check in with our leader. It's Armada Optic Dino. Leading him down, getting some experience running out front here. Seeing how he does in that situation. And it looks like Soul's going to try to force it. Soul had a really good run there in Armada, so now they're battling side by side. Whoa, here comes the lag cheese. Little swap action, but they keep it going. Armada still trying to hold on to that inside, try to keep that lead. Does not want to open up that door. Soul still looking to it, but he goes really wide that time. Now, Luke and Soul side by side, and Armada on the outside as well. And Soul gets a really good run in 1 and 2. He's going to go to the inside of Armada. Not going to be able to do it. Another rough run on the rock. Goes way wide.
Lap complete.
So they're close with each other. Oh, big crash from Soul on the backstretch. And I think we'll have caution on that one because there was a flip and someone made contact. So pretty sure that'll be a caution there. But let's take a look at that crash from the backstretch because that was a pretty cool looking one. Oh, I love checkpoints. Oh, there we go. Just flies. And Real Deal with the contact. Jared gets involved. Yeah, definitely caution worthy on that one. And see, this is one of those things, too, where, like, on this one, it's interesting. So, like, look at how this crash looks in theater. Soul's on the inside. Soul's on the inside. So I don't know how badly that looked on his perspective, but it looks really weird in theater. Ends up going over. Real Deal makes contact. Jared nowhere to go. Absolutely sends it down the rocks, saves it. That's going to be our first caution of the night there. Oh, gotta adjust the... There we go. Don't need the slow-mo replay anymore. So at 15 laps down, 40 to go. Go on board with Jared on this restart. Green flag.
Complete.
First caution restart of the night. St. Jerry Speedway. Again, about 40 to go. And Armada and Luke leading them down in the front row. So we have a 4 wide early on. Opix spins out. Jared makes contact. And I think that will probably be another caution. Should be spin and Jared making contact off the spin. So they're battling down to the line. Slaunch gets denied there. Super close battles to the line at the front.
Complete.
I think they maybe go an extra lap here deciding on caution or not, but I think we get it decided there. There we go. Yeah, that is the thing for the future, because I know the cautions, and especially with the spin outs, are kind of confusing. It's if you spin out on your own, then it's just a spin out, not a caution. But if you spin out and somebody hits you when you're in the act of spinning, that will be a caution. Green flag. So that last case we saw, definitely. What the hell? Optic Dino, what was that? Okay, immediate replay. Caution or not, it probably will be a caution. I think somebody hit him, but what the hell just happened to the Optic Dino? What was that? Looks like he just gets a little lag, just catches a little lag bubble off somebody while hitting one of the rocks, and that is not the time that you want to hit the lag bubble, and kind of just over from there. Oh, Jared gets involved too, and yeah, that's definitely got to be a caution. So we'll go to the line. I'm sure we'll see one there. Already a few of these, like, we had some good ones in Moto 1 despite no caution. We had some pretty good crashes, but already some wrecks here in Moto 2 that could be considered the wreck of the race for sure. Souls and Armadas both very violent. So let's go on board with Armada. Finished last Moto. Now he's back to last with that crash. Not happy with that. See how he can get back up front, and this isn't gonna help him. Soul had a bad run, got caught up on somebody, I think, and that slowed him down. And now Armada's gonna try to get by him there, and he's trying to work his way back up there as well. So to try to figure that one out. Meanwhile, we have Real Deal going to the lead. That's Turkey chasing him down, and then Luke in third, and then we've got Jared actually running top 4 right now, and Opix in 5th.
Lap complete.
So we got Turkey and Luke battling it out for second. Meanwhile, Real Deal still holds on to that lead. We got Opix and Jared going for it, 4th and 5th right now. Opix making that move to the inside. Jared trying to protect on the outside. Not too often do we see Jared running in the top 5, but right now he's doing a pretty solid job at it. So you have Detail trying to hunt him down. And the Dinos, you can definitely see him. The Dinos and Slaunch behind are creeping up. I think Detail's got a pretty solid line, and I think it probably is the fast line, but it does open up the door for some dive bombs. So that's the downside of it. And I like when tracks work out like that, where the fast line opens up the door for passes, because that's usually like the best type of, it's usually the best for racing when it works out like that. And I think this track definitely works out like that, as Jared gets picked off by Detail, and he might try to make it 2 for 1 here. 2 for 1 at Wendy's. Going to try to make it on Jared and Opix, and it looks like he's going to for now, but they're going to be coming back to the inside. Jared with a big dive. It looks like Opix will make his stick. I don't know about Jared's, but he's still hanging on there, as we have a 3-way battle for the lead still, too. 3-way battle for the lead, 3-way battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Oh, my God. I was ready to get hyped for that crash, but somehow, some way, Detail and Jared keep it clean, keep it on the ground. No idea how. That for sure looked like a crash. Oh, look at Armada with the big slide in on Jared. So he's going to try to... open up the door there, and he's going to try to take advantage on Detail as well. He's coming in, and look at this three-way battle up front as well. We're watching all the action. There goes Luke for the top to the bottom. Real Deal in the middle. Turkey now on the outside. But it looks like Turkey's going to do the same thing. Look at this battle in the lead. Perfect crossovers right now coming out from them. Awesome to watch. Still 3 wide up there for the lead. Oh, that was really close. Turkey's going to fall back down to third. He's going to try to get that inside run. Where the hell did Slaunch just come from? I have no idea. Just went from the farthest depths of the track. I don't know how he made that dive bomb happen, but somehow he did. And he gets up here. And he is digging deep on those inside rocks, trying to get as far inside as he possibly can. He is absolutely digging deep down there. And now swapping with Armada. And this, we're going to be careful with the lag bubble. To the lead battle. We're still watching up there as well. Have eyes on all the action right now. And currently it's Real Deal still holding on to it. Turkey second, now Luke back to third. Opix is kind of in his own race right now in fourth. And Detail just kind of stuck on this outside. Hasn't seen a good opportunity to move down low yet. And is trying to play it calm and play the long game now. Now back to last. So we have our Moto winner from last Moto just struggling to get through here. But now finally gets to the inside. Oh, Soul gets caught off the back of that. That is so unfortunate. That one's probably not going to be a caution, but man, that is just unlucky right there. Another close battle that he just gets the short end of the stick on. And we're going to move up front for a bit. We're getting close to the end, and this crazy... It looks like the battles in the back are starting to settle a little bit. Meanwhile, this lead battle is not. It is very far from settling. We're still going, and they can go... another 50 laps. That's probably what these guys are thinking up front. So, Real Deal, Turkey, and Luke trying to put on a show for us here. We got Turkey going to the inside, and Real Deal's going to go for that big dive in the back. Get some momentum there. Turkey and Real Deal holding that inside. Luke over for the outside here. There goes the slide, trying to hit it on the rocks. The 3 wide continues. They keep swapping lines. But the one thing that they're keeping going is this 3 wide battle. Like, it doesn't matter where they go on the track. They're making it all work and making this battle work. Look at this. Look at how close they were. Even when they were in a line right there, is really close. Like I said, these guys want to put on a show tonight. We got drivers like Real Deal. I believe Real Deal has not picked up a Moto win since the first round. Had a really good first round and is trying to get another solid finish in here. He's had a few middle of the pack ones since that solid first round, so he's trying to get back on top. And then we've got Turkey in second, who of course got that first Moto win, which is great, but then he got last place in the second Moto at Lafayette, so ended up finishing mid pack in the overall points. So Turkey trying to make a night where 2 good motos happen, which could definitely, I mean, if he gets 2 podiums, he's going to be in that top 3 overall for sure. So that's what Turkey's looking to do here. Even if he can't pick up the Moto win this time, he's looking to try to stay in that top 3 and stay competitive. And I'm honestly impressed with how competitive Turkey has been on the comeback. You know, it's been a long time away for him, but he's, again, these races, like the first race was a little shaky, but Lafayette, he showed potential with that first Moto, unlucky in the second one, and then so far on this track, both Motos, he's been superb. So it's a really nice comeback for him. Speaking of which, though, we do still have a dyno battle. Opix has been slowly creeping into this, so he's trying to make his presence known here, and we're getting pretty close to the end. Take a look at our packs. So Soul Reaper's going to be in last now. Of course, he got cheesed with that crash. There's Jared back here in 8th. We got Detail in 7th right now. Armada here. Slaunch trying to slide into Opix. Opix trying to slide into Turkey. And we have Luke leading right now and Real Deal in 2nd, trying to look for a door there to make his move, as we're going to be hitting 5 to go. I'm going to stay. I think I'm just going to stay here on Opix's POV. Pretty good spot. Watch these last 5 laps play out here at St. Jerry Speedway. See if we get another exciting finish just like the last one. Singled out right now, but still time to make some moves. So we're going to hit 4 to go, and it looks like Armada's creeping in from behind. And here we go, Slaunch and Opix going for this rock line. Opix makes contact with the wall. It's going to slow him down a little bit. There goes Armada. There goes Slaunch. They're going for those deep dives. But then Opix going for the crossover here. Now we're at, what, 3 to go. Luke and Real Deal still singled out up there. It looks like it's going to be between those two. And then this mid-pack battle is raging on. Opix with a hard run down there. He's going to lose a lot of time. That's going to allow Detail to get back in. And look at Slaunch up there. No! Oh, man. Slaunch absolutely sends it. And it does not work out. Let's get up there with the lead now. Real Deal going to send it in 1 and 2 to the rocks. Try to do what Slaunch did. Not going to work. And with that, I think that's going to lock it up for this front battle. Luke going to take his 3rd Moto win of the season. Real Deal 2nd. Turkey 3rd. Some other finishes following in behind. So take a look at a replay of that. And we'll probably watch a little bit of that last lap from some different perspectives as well. So as you can see, let's get this slow-mo going. As you can see, order, it's going to be Luke, Real Deal, Turkey. So we had that much. And look at this, Armada, the Optic Dyno. There you go, in 4th. And I think he was in 6th with like 5 to go or something like that. So he might be the big mover of those last few laps. It's a really good late race climb. He had a really good comeback after that that early crash that lost him his front position. So really good 4th place there. And what the hell? Well, I don't know. I mean, Detail's got to save it for after the race. I don't know what he's doing to Opix here, but just showing him some love. Opix is going to be taking that 5th place. I guess you could say he's the power bottom there. Detail taking the 6th. Haven't seen one of those finishes in a while. The mount photo finish. Interesting, interesting. But definitely going to be Opix in 5th and Detail taking the 6th there. So that's going to be a solid top 5 for Opix, and Detail obviously not happy with the 6th, but at least he's got that Moto win for Moto 1, so still going to be a strong overall result on the night. Jared going to take 7th, Slaunch 8th, and then Soul, obviously, with that crash, is going to fall into 9th. So let's go back. I know it goes back super far, but we can fast forward a bit, and let's watch. I want to watch like Slaunch's POV and like Armada's POV. I want to see what all happened there because we had some big. So obviously Turkey, you know, Real Deal and Luke kind of separated for 1-2. Turkey kind of fell back to 3rd at some point here, and then he kind of just held on to it. Opix was in 4th, but then ended up, you know, having that battle and then falling back, but still clutching up for 5th. Slaunch was like back here. Like Detail, Armada, and Slaunch were pretty close here.
Lap complete.
I'm trying to see what happens here. Look at this. We're going on to 89 right now, and Armada is all the way back here. So I got to see how this happens. Armada actually has a really fucking good late race charge. Look at this. So he's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th, and we're gonna watch. I think we're gonna watch his POV because it'll show everything else too.
Lap complete.
So in a second here, this next lap down, we're gonna be going on to 10 to go, and I want to watch a replay at the end of this race from 10 to go from Armada's POV because this is pretty sick.
Lap complete.
It's probably the highlight of the end of this moto here. This late race charge from him to go from 7th to 4th. This is the notable one for me. So you see. Like, Luke kind of gets out in front a little bit here, and then Real Deal kind of hitches on here in a second and gets away from Turkey, and then that's when Turkey kind of just, like, falls into 3rd because he's got Opix behind him, and Opix is trying to battle for that too, but what Opix didn't account for is that you've got Slaunch there too, and I think Slaunch is going to slide in and make that, like, a 3-way interesting type battle, and I think Detail here behind Armada is just, like, kind of lurking, waiting for the right opportunity because he knows that there's going to be a lot of cheese, you know, people going for stuff here. Going for moves. So trying to just run some good laps and wait for that door to open. And there it is. Look at that massive send from Slaunch. He absolutely so many goose lengths behind. And he did it. I mean, he did it the lap before too. It looked like he was just, that was his line. But look at this absolutely massive send. Just absolutely goes into it. Multiple goose lengths behind Opix, but was able to get close enough just to steal a little bit of momentum, which overall I think that was a positive for him. As we're going to 5 to go this time by, and he goes for it again. That's just what he's going for it. This time it really works out. So there's where he gets on the inside of Opix, but Slaunch isn't done. You know, he's been running that line. He's been running that inside, making those dive bombs work. So he's going to try to do it again, I would assume. Oh, no, actually doesn't. Actually doesn't here, but I think he will in 1 and 2, surprisingly. He was favoring it in 3 and 4. This time he decides to go for it in 1 and 2 and just gets a really slow run, and then Opix also following in, got a weird run, ends up making contact with the wall. That opens up the door for Armada. Armada sends it to the inside here as we're hitting 3 to go. And him and Opix are still battling, by the way, for 5th and 6th here at this point. 3 to go. And then, yeah, you see Slaunch there. Opix just gets, like, really loose on the inside, trying to make some inside move happen, and that kind of opens up the door for Detail to battle with him, so that's where their battle happens. And then Slaunch, again, sends it into 1 and 2 right there. I think this is it. So I'm going to replay, because I think this is it. So Slaunch sends it into 1 and 2 here, and he just says, you know, even though he's been going for it in 3 and 4, he just says, screw it. I'm going for it here. I think I see the gap. I'm going to go for it. So he absolutely sends it. But he just doesn't quite get the hitch on Turkey that he needed to. You know, he goes for that momentum steal, and sometimes it doesn't work out. And right there it didn't. And a really good avoidance from Detail and Opix behind him, by the way, to just slide around him. That could have caused a caution. Look at this. That actually could have caused a caution. They weren't you know, at the line for white, very far away from it. So that could have made things interesting. That could have been a green-white checkered right there if they hit him potentially. But they have really good wreck avoidance, and they stay around him. So that's what costs Slaunch the positions right there. He just does not get that hitch on a Turkey that he was looking for. And then Armada is just the big benefactor from all this. He just, like, casually goes from 7th to 4th throughout all that. So right there with that Slaunch move, that basically solidifies Armada's spot into that position in 4th. And then here, see, Luke was just favoring that middle line, but Real Deal and a lot of these drivers going for these big dive bombs, and Real Deal had to. If he wanted to try to win this, he had to. So he goes for it. And as you can see, look at that two-wheel barely holding onto it. He almost could have slid out like Slaunch did. That's a little sus on those brake taps, Real Deal. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I like that, you son of a bitch. But other than that, saves it. And then we have this battle between Opix and Detail here. And Detail sends it to the inside and is just going to try to hold on to that momentum, but what he did not anticipate was the complete bout onto the top of him again. Not the way that I'm used to watching these finishes, but goes to the top and yeah, finishes on top of him. So interesting there. So that's how that worked out as well. How their battle worked out. Detail finally got that spot, that opening with Opix having that loose run. And decided to go for it here in 3 and 4, but just did not quite work out. Did not get the run he was hoping for.
Lap complete.
Slaunch was trying to get it back on Jared at the end, and given another lap, I think he would have pulled it off. But yeah, Slaunch, oh man, this would have been a really good comeback for him. He could have potentially got 3rd on Turkey, 3rd or 4th, so he could have potentially got 3rd and 4th, so that could have been a really good rebound after last week. But still a better points day than last week for sure. But definitely could have been a lot better if he didn't get that weird hitch on that move and then end up spinning. Like, that could have been a really good. I mean, even if he got like 4-4, that would have been a really good comeback. So in final results, it's going to be for Moto 2 here, Luke, Real Deal, and then they're lined up next to each other, but I'm pretty sure it's Turkey, then Armada, and then Opix, Detail, Jared, Slaunch, and Soul. Soul, obviously, that rough crash earlier in the run, and was hoping for that caution. And like I said, like, that definitely could have been it. That definitely could have been it. When Slaunch spun out and Opix and Detail were coming behind him, like, if they weren't paying attention very well, that absolutely could have been it, and it would have, for sure, it would have been like perfect timing for it. So yeah, one more look. The runs across the finish. I love the drifts. I love when you hold the drift. Obviously, you only want to do it when you're not in a battle, right? But pretty cool when they hold the drift across the finish. I think it looks pretty cool. All right, so there you go. There's Moto 2. Give an update on the points and everything. Get all that figured out. But for now, that's your Moto 2. Another really good race here at St. Jerry, or first race here, but another good race here for Woo. Yeah, I think you could argue at least one moto from each of these 4 races so far is like the best moto of the season. Like, that's the type of season that we're having so far. So it's been really fun. It's been really fun. I'm glad everyone's still enjoying it. So We still got a ways to go, though. We still got a ways to go. We're only a third of the way through the schedule. Still a lot more tracks to go, a lot more woo action. I think we're all looking forward to that because the racing has been really fun so far. So hopefully we can keep that up going into next week. And yeah, see you guys for the recap. Otherwise, see you next time.